Here comes the fun part. Or the non-fun part. Gotta get Ben in there, and he hasn't been in here since we moved. Grab him by the neck, and he goes right in. We're not moving. Not like that one bit.
Oh.
No, you didn't. I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. Whoa. Simmer down, buddy. We're just taking you to the doctor. Huh. This is not going to be fun. He seems to be settling down, but I think he hurt himself when he got in there. I didn't force him. You saw him. It was on camera. But he freaked out. Don't worry about a thing, Ben. Everything is a little thing. So if you don't know, if you haven't seen in my other videos, I'm taking Ben to the vet for a tumor or cyst, we're not sure, to get removed, hopefully to save his life. And this was, we raised all the money from this from GoFundMe. I'm going to have to pay a bit, whatever I go over, and I'm just going to slap it on the visa. But right now we're just taking him in, get a quick checkup, and hopefully have this all done in one day, surgery and all. And Ben will be happier, because right now he is pissed off. Before I got him, he was in a cage, in a little kennel, for 6 months, and he lived in a cage about the same size as this one. And they didn't really take him out. He was just in there all the time, having people come up and looking to adopt him and all that nonsense, and nobody ever did until I came. So that's why he hates cages. So he seems to calm down a little bit, but he's still freaking out back there. Poor fella. I feel for you, man. This is like kitty prison. Katika, Katika. So it's gonna take a while, I think, and I hope that they're there, because I don't want to leave him in this cage forever. We gotta get some drugs into him and get him nice and sleepy. He's freaking out. And we're here. Alright, let's go see if anybody's around. I think Ben made her okay. Ben, they're just gonna fix you up. Just gonna fix you up, okay? Okay, come on. Benjamin. You settle down in there? Seems like it. Hey, I'm just kidding. Dr. Clark? That's Dr. Clark. That's Ben.
He's just worrying him too much. No.
No, Ben. You be good. You be good.
That's okay.
That's good. That was anything but fun. Ben was freaking out, but he calmed down in there, and I guess he has a freaking heart murmur, but she doesn't think it's going to be a big issue. It's nothing that he's noticed before. Let's get the hell out of here, and he should be back by about noon. The bad news about the heart murmur is he has a chance he could die under anesthesia, and I had to sign like a waiver about that. But she doesn't think the murmur is bad enough that it's really an issue, and so cross your fucking fingers right now. But I thank them for trying, and she said as for the tumor, it's just a fatty mass, it'll be easy to remove, and that's no big deal. So it's not cancer, that's one thing, but he does have a murmur. Huh. But he can easily continue living with this murmur. So, I don't know, now we play the waiting game. Even grown men cry. I think I'm about there. Holy shit. This has to be hell for a little bit. Okay. I'm sucking it up. I'll be strong. Well, life don't stop because of that. Still gonna take care of the horsies. Well, there you go. How you doing? Well, you're wishing best wishes for Ben? I don't even think you know who Ben is. Silly horses. Bet your Lexus does. He's a nice guy. I still haven't got my GoFundMe money yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and thank you all just because I love you guys for helping with this, and it's, if you can say Ben, you're awesome. Here we go. Ols Octavia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not really doing this in any special order, You donated, I think, like 20 bucks or something, and that's good. Like, every little bit helps, man. This got us to the goal. Lois Duncan, thank you very much, Lois. You're awesome. Eric Buchanan, thank you. Thank you, bud. Janice Johnson, that's my aunt. She flipped in some bucks there. Timothy Graham, he's also flipped in some bucks, and I thank you. You're an awesome guy, good friend. Sue Ferguson, that would be my mom and the owner of all the crazy horses. Scott Martell, good friend, good web designer, and all-around tech nerd, but he's a good tech nerd. Christina Frost, another friend from Facebook and stuff, and she's really on the fence, or she's really liking this watching this go through. So that's nice of her to continue following. Ruth Paulson, that's like my great aunt. She's I think in Calgary right now, and she donated, I think, a pretty large amount. So I thank you, even though you'll probably never see this. I thank you a lot. And who else have we got here? Jared Bly, thank you, buddy. You just randomly saw me post this, and you're like, well, I'll send you some cash, and you did. I didn't even think you would. Whatever. And Brian Kennedy, which is a good friend from YouTube. So I think that's all of them. I know I'm missing one. Oh, Mary Lou Van Hall. Yeah, she was the first one to get it going, and then at the very end she put in, I think, another $100. So she put us over the top to our total of 1,025 of 900. But then GoFundMe knocks that back down to like 930 something, because I take a pretty high percentage, which I found surprising, but what are you going to do? Either way, you're all lifesavers, and bless your hearts. And for those that were just saying, they send me messages and saying, that they wish Ben well, and hopefully I can get through this fine, and him too. I love you too, because I know some of you have no money and you can't donate. I told you not to donate if you couldn't. It's good when you can just send a message and say, best wishes and all that, because it did mean something to me. This sucks, shitty situation, but it looks like it could be pretty good. So Ben might just make it through this, no problems at all. And one good bonus is the vet checked his teeth, and he could be even younger than what we suspected. I suspected he was between 10 and 12 years old. She says he could be like 10 at max, so maybe he's even younger. I don't know. We'll see in a few hours.